Hey guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Rob Parker, after refusing to call Steph Curry clutch on Olympic final, hits back at Gilbert Arenas over recent criticism, got their panties in a bunch. Golden State Warriors star Stephen Curry is renowned for his clutch shooting. With Curry on the court, no team's lead is safe, as his three-point shooting can instantly turn a game around. Recently, Curry delivered yet another clutch performance in the Olympics final, where he represented Team USA. His dominant play helped secure a historic victory over France, earning Team USA the gold medal. After the game, numerous NBA stars and analysts shared their views on Curry's clutch shots. Among them was Rob Parker, who made a bold statement that left the basketball in a loss for words. Parker claimed that Stephen Curry's final quarter performance against France was not clutch. "I didn't trash Steph Curry and say he was garbage or that his performance in the gold medal game was terrible or whatever. He made those 4 threes at the end. I simply stated facts. Guys like Gilbert Arenas and Doug Gottlieb all got their panties in a bunch because they don't know what the definition of clutch is. You look at the shots he made and I said they were big shots." Rob Parker said on Fox Sports Radio. Later, Parker doubled down on his statements and gave out points to defend his claim. According to Parker, Curry's shots were big but they weren't clutch enough. However, he clarified that his opinion was not intended to demean Curry and his great finals performance. Parker even clapped back at Gilbert Arenas and Doug Gottlieb for criticizing him for his take. Parker argued that the NBA's definition of a clutch shot doesn't align with what Curry did. However, despite Parker's take, fans can't deny Curry's greatness and dominance. The former MVP has undoubtedly established himself as one of the most clutch scorers in NBA history, and his performance in the finals was just another example of what he's truly capable of. Stephen Curry struggled with his shooting form at the start of the Olympics tournament. However, when the stakes were highest in the final 2 games, Curry delivered in convincing fashion. In the game against Serbia, he scored 36 points, securing a close victory for Team USA. In the finals against France, Curry proved once again why he is considered the best shooter the game has ever seen. Curry hit a total of 8 threes in the game, out of which 4 of them came in the final moments of the game. His clutch performance helped Team USA secure the victory and the gold medal. After the game, many stars were seen praising Curry for his great performance. Recently, NBA coach Doc Rivers gave Curry his flowers in the KG Certified podcast. Rivers called Curry a game changer and even stated that he doesn't get enough credit for his great performance. Warriors schedule for in-season tournament announced. After a successful initial campaign last year, the NBA has made the easy decision to have an in-season tournament for the 2nd straight year. Only this year, the tournament is getting a fancier and more lucrative title, the Emirates NBA Cup. It's also getting an upgrade on the marketing front, as last year's surprise spokesperson, Michael Imperioli, is now joined by Rosario Dawson. The Golden State Warriors didn't have much success in the tournament last year, but they'll try again this season. Hopefully they can not only win, but avoid the curse that the Los Angeles Lakers encountered. The Lakers won the inaugural in-season tournament, and then promptly forgot how to play basketball. It's a fairly simple structure for the 2024 Emirates NBA Cup. The league will be divided into 6 groups of 5 teams, who will each play each other, with 4 designated dates on which all teams will play their tournament games. After the group stage, the 6 winners and 2 wild cards, the best performing teams that didn't win their group stage, will advance. From there on, it's a simple 8-team single-elimination tournament, with the semifinals and championship taking place in Las Vegas. The Dubs begin their Emirates NBA Cup on Tuesday, November 12, when they host the Dallas Mavericks in Klay Thompson's return to the Bay Area. They then host the Memphis Grizzlies that Friday, November 15, before finishing out with 2 road games, against the New Orleans Pelicans on Friday, November 22, and against the Denver Nuggets on Tuesday, December 3. The games against Dallas and Denver will be on TNT, while the showdown against the Grizzlies is on ESPN. The game in NOLA is a local broadcast-only game. Should the Warriors advance, the semifinals are on Saturday, December 14, with the championship on Tuesday, December 17. As with last year, Emirates NBA Cup games are part of the team's regular season schedule, so the stakes extend beyond the tournament. Each win and loss goes in the standings, too. For the teams that don't make it to the championship game, additional games will be added to the schedule to bring every team to 82 contests. Proposed Warriors trade would move massive haul for Kawhi Leonard. The Golden State Warriors showed interest in Lauri Markkanen and Paul George, two players who could have helped Stephen Curry and Draymond Green win another championship. The Warriors didn't land either, but they still have assets to trade for another high-end player if one becomes available. Grant Hughes of Bleacher Report put together a package for a player who could fit that mold, proposing a deal for Kawhi Leonard of the Los Angeles Clippers. Warriors would get, Leonard, Clippers would get, Andrew Wiggins, Gary Payton II, Kevin Looney, Moses Moody, 2028 first-round pick, 2030 first-round pick, protected 1-3 and 21-30, 2029 first-round swap. If the Warriors were willing to offer Paul George a 4-year, $212 million extension, they should be just as comfortable paying the remaining $150 million on Kawhi Leonard's deal. Maybe even more comfortable, considering the Dubs need to be thinking about additions that maximally move the needle during what remains of Stephen Curry's prime, even if they come with huge risks. For Golden State to break into the contender class, it needs a legitimate second star to support Curry. Leonard, who played 68 games last season and outpaced Steph in both estimated plus-minus, a rate stat, and estimated wins, a cumulative stat, could do much more than that, Hughes wrote on August 14. Depending on the night, he'd often be the Warriors' best player whether Curry was in the lineup or not. In trade talks for Markkanen, the Golden State Warriors didn't show a willingness to move Brandon Podziemski and Jonathan Kuminga. According to Kendra Andrew of ESPN, the Warriors don't want to trade either player unless it helps bring the team long-term success. The Warriors are holding high value in their younger pieces, sources told ESPN, including Podziemski and fourth-year forward Jonathan Kuminga, Andrews wrote on August 8. Any trade incorporating either player would have to help with the long-term success of the team more than they would, sources added. Markkanen, only 27 years old, would have done that. He could have given the Warriors an opportunity to win now and in the future. In the proposed trade for Leonard, however, the Warriors wouldn't be getting a player who can help them find long-term success. Leonard, 33, is only getting older and has dealt with multiple injuries in his career. However, given the trade wouldn't involve Podziemski and Kuminga, it's possible that the Warriors are interested in making the deal to give Curry a few more chances of winning in the near future. Leonard has been one of the more decorated players of this era. He's a 6-time All-Star, 7-time All-Defensive Team selection, 2-time champion and Finals MVP, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, and much more. Despite his success, his injury history is concerning. He played in 68 games in 2023-24, the most he's played since 2016-17. However, he played in just 2 games in the playoffs due to knee swelling. The Warriors only have so much time with Curry, 36, so trading for an injured star like Leonard would be a big risk. His numbers have still been impressive, averaging 23.7 points, 6.1 rebounds, and 1.6 steals per game last season, earning second-team All-NBA. If he managed to stay healthy, the Warriors would be getting better, but that's a big if given his history. And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of Kawhi Leonard? Leave your opinion in the comments.